Okay, Starfield. Starfield has been properly updated, I hope. Oh, okay. Ach! Idiot! Starfield, stop. This stopping. Stopping. Yeah, I forgot to change the resolution again. Anyways, ever since I started the achievement, now that I play Terran things, I lost all the perfection status. Huh? Mm.
I'm going to keep finding you.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
I'm going to keep farming you. That's what she said. I'm going to keep harassing you. Melon caviar. A tiny melon with caviar on and in it. You. Got yourself stuck, bro. If the maximum engine power reached too, that's the other thing. There is not much more. What more we can do? And let's go and we need to go to the incursion. There is a minor incursion in Proxima something. We need to go to Duffer. Need to go to Delta Vulpes. Delta group is 2C. Got it. Now the only thing we need to do is get the... There it is. Is that the incursion? The incursion is on a landing zone? Look, wait, it can't be in... They don't always need to be in space? So they can also be on a planet? Interesting.
This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an
research.
outpost.
Alright. An incursion needs to be handled. That is that one. I think the laser rifle also has a laser scope now. Laser scope, laser rifle. Hey there. Hey. Hey, what's up? Yo.
I wasn't expecting to see anyone else out here.
What's up?
What do you want?
There's Terran soldiers here.
Yeah, well, you won't find any Terrans here. Now, why don't you move along? We're not in the mood for company.
What's your analysis here?
Analysis. Estimated certainty of Terran encounter. 97%. Factors. Location. Profile. Heart rate. Attitude. Counterpoint. Human behavior atypical. Lack of combat initiation. Desire to engage in discourse. Processing scenarios. Recommended course of action. Extermination.
Okay, hold on. So the boats exposed us. We're Terrans. But let's go back to that willingness to engage in discourse. Damn it! Take them down! Now!
Additional combatants neutralized.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Collecting.
They lost their ship here, it looks like. Too bad they had to become spotted by me. Ah, they may have already made a camp out of this. These poor idiots had nothing. Well, some neodymium, I'll take that. Some neodymium. I'll take the ammo. Let's take everything and sell it, fuck it. Why am I doing half business? We cleared an incursion. Sulfur vent. Yikes. Well, now that we've done this, we can look for a world that has flora and, or rather fauna. We need animals. We need animals of a high enemy level. So they engage us and we fight with them. So we can get some kills down.
It's good to be back on board.
What do you mean? Sometimes... Not sometimes. Most of the fucking time, Sarah goes, "Oh, this recycled air is so bad for my lungs." Well, you.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Bring her online.
So we need to find a system with a high level. This is a 65 level. Flora and fauna does not exist here. Fauna is primordial. And there's Proxima Terrandinian. Marginal. Marginal fauna, that means marginal is almost non-existent. So many moons that don't have anything. Thing has none of noteworthiness. Fauna is primordial. What primordial is? The primordial is before any time. Primordials before any time. So, primordial was the primordial soup. The bacteria on Earth, before it even formed any, like, organisms that were like a centimeter or half a centimeter or a millimeter in size. Before anything that was like visible with the eye. Like before anything was created that was visible with the human eye. That was the primordial time. Had to get a drink. There, I have a drink. So the animal life here is primordial, which means it is before what is recordable. It is a time before anything can be recorded. So bacteria, virus, anything that cannot be fossilized and cannot be recorded, like anything that isn't a plant that can be fossilized or anything that can be recorded by time and seen again, anything that can be traced easily is not primordial. But primordial is the oldest and most basic life. So in other words, there is no... The fauna here is so small and so irrelevant that you can't even see it. You can't even see and analyze them. So a dead system. Mostly dead system, because the other planet had marginal life, and marginal is like same bad as. Marginal is the same level of bad. Like primordial is completely irrelevant, and marginal is just one half level above it. Like, oh yeah, nice, great. A few things have created. Wow, a few human-like or humanoid or not humanoid, but a few modern organisms, like a few organisms that exist, have formed. Wow, so that's marginal. Marginal is useless as well. There is primordial fauna and no flora. See? This is the thing. If there's no flora, there is nothing to eat for any creature. Flora. Flora and other bioorganisms are the basic food for any sort of organism. Bacteria eat each other, and anything that is like a more advanced, like a single cell or multi-cell organisms, they all have to eat something. The single cell organisms eat each other. Multi-cell organisms, depending on their size, eat anything, either biomass that is organic or like organic as in plants, or food for meat, if meat is already existing in that form. They eat each other and similar creatures, or they eat plants. Without flora, nothing to eat for the most basic creature, the one that eats plants. Plants grow everywhere, meaning creatures that eat plants can grow everywhere. No plants, no creature that can eat any plants. Without a creature that eats any plants, no creature that eats other creatures. So it's a cycle. Without plant matter to eat, the creatures can only eat each other, and a purely carnivorous world is just absolutely impossible. It is impossible for life to only exist by eating each other. The more individuals there are, the more the food is going to be used up, and since there is no like creatures that eat something else, in other words, because everybody eats each other, there's going to be mass extinction in no time. There needs to be creatures that don't eat each other. They eat something else and they get eaten instead of each other. So the creatures that eat each other eat somebody else, so they don't kill each other off. So primordial with no plant life is not sustainable. Whoa. Moderate fauna and flora here. At this planet here, Enlil-2. Enlil-2 has reached the... Enlil-2 has a moon that regulates its oceans, so there was ocean life and plant life able to form, because there is something that regulates the oceans. Unlike this thing that froze. It's not too close to the Earth. It's not too close to the moon or to the sun. Temperate versus scorched. That one is too close to the Earth, to the sun. This one is one ring too close to the sun. See that? This one is scorched. This one is scorched. Is one ring too close to the sun. This one is cold. It's on the third. It's the third planet. The third on the third ring. This is on the third ring here, and this is too cold, it's frozen. This is too frozen as well, it's on the fourth ring. It's on the one, wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th ring. On the 5th ring. What's on the 4th ring? This one. There isn't any. Ah, these lines are making me sad, making me mad. There is nothing on the 4th ring. See that? The fourth ring has nothing. There's nothing on the 4th ring. Here, see that? The 5th ring has. The 5th ring has a planet. The 5th ring is on the 5th ring has a planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th, this is on the 6th is a planet. That's this one. And then on the 7th you have the last one. So there's none on the 1st. There's one on the 1st and there's none on the 4th. That's pretty funny. Well, this one says it's on the 4th. Is it on the 4th? Wait a minute, what? 1, 2, 3. It is on the 4th. Yeah, okay, it is on the 4th. I was about to say, huh? Anyways, we need to go to 2, because 2 is on the 2nd. It's got relative climate. I want to go into orbit first and then investigate from there. Enlil 2 in the Enlil system is level 80. 65 planet. Level 65 planet. Okay. Let's see the sun side. There's an asteroid here. Enlil 2A. Good luck landing on that thing. You can't. No, don't do that. So, we're in orbit. We have a tropical forest and mountains. Savanna. The water is a heavy metal. Well. Mountains. There's allegedly ocean, but I'm pointing on the land mass here. Tropical forest on the coast. Let's go in the tropical forest first. Let's take a look at a tropical forest. I haven't done that yet. I see palm and I see fern and palm like... Oh wow. Hey, there's people.
Region
pressure normal,
as within
everything in the
ideal
green.
margin for
Let's see
organic
what's out
life.
here.
We have 0% oxygen. We have 69 gravity. And it's at 31 degrees temperature. So the atmosphere is something else but oxygen. Okay. We have sedimentary rock. We have volcanic rock. This is volcanic rock. This is meteorite or volcanic? One of the two. Oh. We have small-leafed plants. They're also suffering hard. We have larger leaves. They're also oval from larger plants. So this is all matching. We have some rose-like blossoms. We have a large tree that has formed these large covers. It has formed these large covers here. Due to the low gravity, there is no need, but because of the heavy rain, heavy metal rain, it's important for them to cover each other. And cover cage brain. Or cage bane or what that was. Check that out again. What is this? Cage brain. Yeah, it's a nice pattern of small cells all over, like large star-shaped, like suction cup discs. Chlorozelanes are here. There is a tropical maw palm. We have elemental iron, elemental beryllium, aluminum, and beryllium again. Some form of asteroid or natural oxidizing going on here in the mineral rock that is oxidized to all to hell. Okay, we learned something about this. We have a chlorine vent, so the atmosphere of this is very toxic. The broken heart vine has sedative in it. This is all structural. The stalks are all structural. Tons of structural here. And we have some floating animals. Which makes sense in this low gravity. Why wouldn't you just evolve wings to get around even faster? In this low gravity, why would you not use that low gravity and utilize it and develop wings or some flotation device? And if your atmosphere is like full of gas anyways, there's like gas, something else that's oxygen, why wouldn't you use the atmosphere as a advantage? Fill yourself with gas and regulate the gas to get some flotation going on. There's water here. There's water deposits on the surface, so it has water. So this explains how the animals and how the plants and animals are surviving. There is elemental water in the world.
Make sure you strip everything useful from that thing.
There's crab flies. There is elemental lead. No tantalum, also a building block for life. Aluminium, not so much. Aluminium is rather toxic. Well, to normal organisms there might be, or there is, aluminum eating organisms and bacteria, quite of course. As fertilizer for trees and such, it would be bad. Beryllium is, I think, also relatively inert. I think it's inert. Iron is a building block for life. Just how carbon. Just how carbon is as well. It's a life building block. Chlorine is needed to form chlorinated solutions and chlorinated substances. Salts. Any form of salt is a chloride, so to say. Potassium chloride is a potassium or kalium salt. Sodium chloride is what you eat as table salt. Cyanide chloride is poison. A poisonous salt. Mercury chloride or chlorinated. So as you can see, chloride's necessary to make salts. It's any salt compound or many of the salt compounds. Potassium chloride. Alright, my friend, I have to see what you are. A flesh leaf filterer. There's a whole flock of them high up in the air. Can I kill one of you? Hello. 4 XP. That is a creature that's as inert as it gets. That is a creature that is as inert as it can be. I don't need the light here. It's as inert. That creature is as inert as it can be regarding the danger posed by it. In other words, it's not gonna do fucking nothing. That thing's just gonna look at you, look cute at you, and just stare. But they have to die. Well, actually, no. There's no need for them to die. I can just. The temperament is wary, or wary. Whoa, who are you? A cage brain, and they're enemies. They are definitely enemies. Okay, these guys are enemies. Oh wow, finally they give a ton of experience. Oh yeah, they do damage. Okay, I don't need to kill things. Resource of cosmetic. Nice purple and pink one. Okay. We'll try to reach our friends up there. Hello. I have some questions on your car's extended warranty. That one is... One of them is... bacteria, and one of them has like a heartbeat. It's got 20 health. What is that bacteria symbol? I need to look that up. The game doesn't explain nothing to you. A pre-developmental, maybe? Yo. Starfield symbols. Starfield scanner symbols. What is those scanner symbols? What the map icons mean? No. Okay. Scanner symbols. Bacteria? Ah! Okay, there it is. They are indeed diseased, as I said. They have bacteria in them. So one of them has a bacteria in them, or is sick. One of them is sickly. So that one is healthy, and this one has bacteria and is sick. Oh, that one's clean, and this one's sick. So if this thing hits me or attacks me, it's going to make me sick. That's what that is going to be. There's a Cloris Lane's deposit underneath. Alright. Cool. If there's a healthy heartbeat, there's an unexplained geological situation here. Maybe this is the source of why they are getting sick? Tendrils filter the air and ground for nutrients and relay information on the microbial colony. Ah yes, microbial colony. But I need to scan two things here. Unexplored geological... Is that already... No, it's not scanned yet. It's not scanned fully. It's scanned 65%. It's not scanned fully. One of two scanned. Ah, there's two colonies. That's why. That's why. There was two colonies. Okay, I gotcha. Now I know what the game wanted from me. It wanted me to... Well, these plants, I'm just better off picking them, because scanning them and picking them is like double work. Nice. Okay. You can craft unique components. Okay, now I might be able to make components that I actually really need. So I only need to scan a thing that I'm not collecting. Like anything that I collect, I'm going to scan over time by just collecting enough. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't need to... I don't need to scan everything like thousands of times, or I need to scan everything. Like a creature that I kill anyways, like a creature that I hunt, like enemy creatures, I don't need to scan them. I'm just slaughtering them. Like these cage brains, I don't need to... I don't need to scan them. Because I'm hunting them constantly anyways. I'm hunting them all the time. So there's no need to scan them. Just slaughter them, you know what I mean? That one's healthy. Ooh, a pack cage brain. Far over there. There's a level 5 and a 65 side by side. They are 88. They are defensive and they're in biomes. That's another microbiological colony over there. Well, why not go there? It's sentient. Sentient? Interesting. Okay, these are already all harvested. Plant is not... Scan sedative tropical savanna and forest. Standard helix and methane based. See, now it makes sense. Okay, this thing has not been... This has been surveyed. Enough, huh? This hasn't been surveyed enough. Or has this been surveyed fully? Has this been surveyed fully or not? Explored. I think this is... I think this has been explored, right? It's set 2 of 2 and this one says nothing. Yeah, okay. Only the planet needs to be explored, so I have only found 2 so far. I have fully discovered 2 flora, and there's 5 plants in total in this world. There's 5 plants in total on this world. 5 on this world, 5 plants is on this world. And 6 animal types. And we have found 2 animal types. The cage brain and the floaters. And we have only found dead. The other creatures have only been found dead. There is one living. Hey. They warned me, but... Yep. He warns me, but I need to... Well, they would have killed him. These other 2 would have killed him if I hadn't intervened. So killing him is normal, wasn't needed. He would have died anyways. So we killed one of the... What was that? Oh, there's a chlorine vent going up. Oy, oy, oy. That guy was injured. But the others...
Enemy defeated. Congratulations.
Quick look. Ah yes, we found this guy is 25% temperament defensive. Here's a trilobate filterer. Don't run away. Stay. That was a boss. That was a boss. Boss of those. Crazy. There's a seep. Is that water? Water spring. Yeah, it's going to refill. The spring refills itself. A well only refills with rain. Well, it can also be a spring. It can also refill from below. Feeling so bad because everybody's just defensive. All the creatures here are just defensive. There's no like carnivore or anything yet. There's this guy. 50% scanned. He's diseased. There's 13% progress. Zoology is also needed. Again, we're genociding the entire population of the planet. The entire animal kingdom is being genocided here, and I don't feel good about it. But it's pixels. In real life I wouldn't do that, because in real life there's no statistics. Like in real life, there is nothing where I have to go like, like to learn about it I have to kill exactly 500. I have to kill exactly 500 of this plant, or this animal. I have to kill 500 to find out what it's all about. No, you maybe like dissect 2 or 3, but you don't genocide the entire planet to find out about them. With modern science you can just have one research team dissect like a handful of individuals, maybe 10 at the very most, and by then you know everything about it, because we have already so much experience with other creatures. We would know instantly what it's about. It's self-cloning. Cool. Wow, what a forest. I'm just positive I saw a creature running around down below. Peaceful. Got the zoologist. Because that way I might learn a bit more of them, or about them. So it might be a bit faster, and it might be a bit easier to learn about them if I know, you know. Is that scanned? No, it hasn't been scanned. I learned a little bit more about him. Now with every scan I learn more. Fuck bullshit, man. Fuck's sake, man. My fucking god, that's water. Would have known this is fun. More palm. This one is also scanned. That's the mountains. Got him. Right. There's another one of the... Oh, there's more creatures. Look at them. Okay. This is a crazy planet. Not really. Not really crazy as in, oh my god, unbelievable. But it is fine, it is quite crazy. Oh, that's an animal, like a cicada or something. Like a cicada. He's sleeping. Like a large, oversized giraffe. He's sleeping. Well, I learned about these guys. I learned a ton about these guys. I just want to try getting hit by one of them. I just want to be hit by one of them and try what happens. I'm gonna heal. And they kill my friends. Okay, my friends kill everything before I even get touched. Damn it. I can't even try how much damage they do. Because my friends just kill everything before I even get the chance to try. Well, need to loot everything. I leveled again. And you can level fast in this. Zoologist. What does a zoologist perk does? Get more common resources from animals and harvest them without harming them. Learn additional info about the scanner. Okay. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh my god, the darkness. The night is pretty dark here. There's a nice canyon here, look at that. Why am I getting platinum from them? Huh. I'm getting platinum from them for some reason. Oh shit. Whoa! Okay, that lead must have just been randomly. That lead and nickel, that must have just been a random thing. Whoa, that's like a third of my health from that tiny thing. That tiny thing takes a third of my health away in one hit. So yeah, these big ones one-shot me. So these big ones at level 45 or 60 or 80 even, they one-shot me 100%. Well, I want to get more intel on the tiny ones. The trilobites. Oh, luck finding one, huh? Yes, luck. Ah, there they are, by the water. Or whatever that is. They love this the marshy ground here, the wet. They love it. With their antenna, they're like pushing around and dragging around. They're investigating. They're investigating with their antenna. Taking a look, trying to find what's happening. Right, that's enough of these. I need to find a new biome. Mountains. We're gonna land in the mountains. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a cave. I'm going to go in that cave. Okay. Who's this? Oh, they're fighting. I'm not getting involved. The local wildlife kill each other and then I can't get involved. It's a violation of the non-interference treaty of Algeron. Just kidding. The Treaty of Algeron is only for the Starfleet. Federation, not Starfield, for the Federation, not... Federation agrees to never develop a cloaking device or any other form of active camouflage. It's because the Romulans felt themselves so threatened that they had war with Federation and they were unsure how to make a peace. And the peace was made with the Treaty of Algeron, where the Federation basically has to agree that it will never develop a camouflage device of their own. So the only people who are like camouflaged are maybe the Klingons and the Romulans. So the Romulans don't have to be afraid that the Federation will one day just waltz into their land, into their property. Into their empire and start conquering it with camouflaged ships that can't be spotted. And in order to achieve that, the treaty prohibits the Federation from, specifically Starfleet, from developing a means to camouflage. I know the visual marker is going to be off, but I'm still going there. I want to see. I want to see where it points me, where it misleads me this time. Oh, toxic gas vent.
Make sure you clean that off before you stow it in your bag.
Ooh, there's more. Heavy weapons do 30% more damage. Weather. So the weapon was 6 damage, let's see. The cutter is 7 damage, it got 1 damage point now. It's because that the perks are not accumulative. They don't go 20 plus 30 is 50? No, it went from 20 to 30. So the original first level perk was replaced with this new one. That's how Bethesda's perks in their games work. Still combat music going on, even though I'm like not in combat. One of the most well-known bugs in Bethesda's stupid-ass games. They can't make proper combat, no combat triggers. They can't do that. Bethesda's too retarded to do that. They suck. They suck acid programming. That's why the game is making combat music right now, even though there is no combat. The game thinks I'm in combat, but I'm not. The only way to fix this is by restarting the game. Good job, isn't it? Yep. Bethesda is too stupid to make a good game and program properly. If you're in combat, there should be a check. That resets your state to non-combat. If there's no enemies alive. The other check that I would include is that after like 60 seconds of combat, the combat music checks if the player is fighting and turns off the music accordingly. Or after 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds check if the player is even in combat. Let's just see if if a developer is actually completely handicapped, they can't do that. I think the damage does more damage to the damage skill, or the increased damage for the cutter, is also doing damage to the minerals a bit more. I can't remember. Hey, they're fighting. All right. There's the ship. I need to land somewhere else. Hold on, I want to save. Okay, it's not combat music. That was peaceful now. Jesus, I was about to say, am I in combat again still? Oh, I would have shit myself. Ba, 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 ba. All right. This was the tropical forest. We need to find the savanna now. Mountains? There's the Savannah? Here it is. There's an entire desert continent over here. There's an entire continent there. Exit. Found a new plant. A mineral farm. Yo! There's dead windbags everywhere, but no living ones. There's one. Spider Wasp Stalker. Uh-oh. There he is. Get more. Okay, now I'm learning even faster about them. There they are. %. 100%. They are wary, have hallucinogen, and are in the savannah, and 370 health. Yikes. I didn't check out these weird stalking. There's two people. There's two different races killing that spider wasp. So they're getting along. Oh shit, I'm dead. Yo! God damn. Whoa. Hey. That they're living in some sort of a synergy or something, because they didn't attack each other. This guy hates me though. Alter Fick. Oh. They really hate it when you attack their cage-brain friends. Their spider wasp friends. When you attack the spider wasp friends, the cage brain also goes hog wild. Well, that one was sleeping. Damn. thing is fully, yeah, territorial, analgesic, and savanna. I think they have 400 health, over 400 health. Okay, that was fine. That was 25% scavenged or discovered. I got beryllium and ytterbium together, so that it's worth mining. Because you're getting other things piggybacking. That's interesting. You're getting a bunch of things piggybacking. Arm hurts so much. Yikes. Antimony. Vanadium and aluminium. Interesting. Oh. Wow. I need to take a break, dude. I'm gonna be back in a little while. Won't take long. Yikes, dude. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in absolutely no time. Oh, I need to rest a bit.